Hey guys, I hope you're all doing really well. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the contents of my makeup bag. So I have all of my beauty products here that I take with me every single day to work. And this is actually the 5th video in the Cruelty-Free 2019 group collaboration. This was started by Jay Homey, and today's subject, or this month's subject, was chosen by Jackie. Her channel is Jack's Lorraine, and I really do adore Jackie. I found her pretty much right after I started my channel. I don't know if she commented on one of my videos or if I just found one of her project pan videos. I don't really know how it went, but I am so happy that I found her so early on in my journey because she really did support me so much, and I love her makeup style. I love her love for glitter, and we share the same birthday, so I don't know, there's just something really special about that. But I'm really happy about the subject that she chose because these are just the things that you carry with you every single day. These are just the essentials of everyday life, and I think that this is such a simple but super in-depth kind of video. So this is something that, not in depth, but really insightful kind of video actually. So this is something that really shares with you the things that are so crucial to our everyday lives. And of course, these are all cruelty-free products, so I'm super excited to share these all with you. Of course, I will link all of the ladies who are participating in this collaboration down in the description box, as well as the community playlist that includes all of the cruelty-free content that we have created over this year. So if you're looking to binge watch some cruelty-free creators, as well as to learn about some cruelty-free products, definitely head on down to the description box. So let's just hop right into it. This is the makeup bag that I take with me every single day to work. It's pretty massive, but it is really slim and it fits perfectly in the back of my Matinat backpack, which I take with me every single day. And it's just so easy to see things that are inside of here. I don't have to be digging. It's not ever too full or congested feeling. It's just perfect. And it just makes my life so much easier because I work in retail, we do bag checks, so just so much easier to have everything visible, accessible, you know, just easy. I ordered this off of the Ulta website last summer. It's by the brand Tartan and Twine, and I really like it. It's held up really well, like no issues with the seams or anything like that, and I'm pretty hard on my things, so I've been really happy with this. And yeah, let's just hop into the contents. I'm not gonna go in any particular order. I'm just gonna go based on what I kind of grabbed for. So the first thing I see here is just what's on the top is a brush. This is a stippling brush by LUXIE, and it is the 524T. It's a stippling brush or a duo fiber brush, which is perfect to use with any pressed powder that I bring with me. I have been bringing my Milani one because it's in my 9 in 2019 project pan, but I also like it because it does provide a little bit of coverage. This brush, oftentimes I'll use it literally to just kind of like buff out my blush and contour or bronzer if I get to work and I feel like it looks a little bit too harsh, or I just kind of feel like it's a little too heavy, or I kind of messed up on application, like uneven application, because I get ready so early. I get ready around like 6 a.m. So I just like to make sure I have something handy in case I need a little bit of help. And then the Milani powder, it just amps up a little bit of coverage. Again, I can use it to kind of like diffuse the edges of my blush or bronzer. And I just like to have this on hand for just in case, because I don't get oily anymore, but I'm still kind of in that mentality where my makeup might slip off. I might need those midday touch-ups, but I oftentimes truly don't. But it's nice to just have these kind of on hand as a just-in-case kind of product. Next up is a deodorant stick. I've only been testing this for maybe 4 or 5 days, so I don't have full opinions on this one yet, but I love to have a deodorant in my bag because I get very self-conscious about being smelly. This is the Jason Soothing Aloe Vera deodorant stick, and like I said, I just don't have full opinions on it, but this does contain baking soda, which I tend to find that I get a little bit of irritation from, but so far so good. I haven't had any sort of issues, and that might be because it has vitamin E as well as it does have the aloe vera, so it might just be soothing my underarms. Truly, I need a couple weeks with the deodorant to really get to know it and to see how my body reacts to it, but I just ended up swapping this into my makeup bag before even testing it, just so that I had something as an option. I do put on my Kapari deodorant either when I get out of the shower at nighttime or first thing in the morning before I head to work. So this is just kind of like as a backup insurance, and so I haven't used it very much at all, but so far so good. Next up, I keep my toothy tabs from Lush. These are the Boom Toothy Tabs. I quite like these. This is a charcoal toothpaste, and honestly it doesn't have a strong like minty flavor. It really just helps to kind of brighten my teeth. I like to use this after I finished my coffee for the day, just to kind of bring my teeth back to life, because they can look a little bit yellow and dull after I've indulged in my coffee. So I like to have this on hand just to really more so brighten than to freshen up my breath. These are not my absolute favorite toothpaste option. I just was super curious and ended up buying them last summer. I have used a fair amount of these. I only use them in my makeup bag at work, and I use them in conjunction with this travel radius toothbrush. I use a radius toothbrush at home, so it's just perfect because I can buy like a 2-pack of heads and use one on my travel brush and one on my toothbrush upstairs as well. So this is just a travel toothbrush that has kind of like its own case built into it that turns into the handle, and basically I just like flip it out, put the handle together, and then you have a full-size toothbrush with a full-size head, and this is just the radius removable head. You can just pop it out, pop a new one in every few months or as often as needed, and it's just perfect for me for my work bag because it keeps everything nice and contained, nice and sanitary, and also it's just a little bit smaller to travel with. I really do like this combo. This is something that I use on an every single day basis, and they're just handy and essential for me. Another dental care product, which I keep as a just in case, and honestly I feel like I need to use this pretty frequently. I don't know if this brand is cruelty free. This is gum, but this is the only thing that I found that's really easy for me on the go. I have a permanent retainer not only on the bottom but on the top as well. So I have 2 permanent retainers, and I have teeth that are pretty close together, pretty tight in my mouth. So I absolutely need something like this, whether it's a flosser or I don't even know what these are. These are just like little kind of like pipe cleaners on a plastic stick, but I feel like these are so unbelievably wasteful, but absolutely essential for me sometimes because my teeth are so close together. I do get things stuck in there really frequently, and sometimes you just can't get it out with brushing your teeth. You need something a little bit deeper. So these I just have to have on me at all times. I don't reach for them every day, but I do need them sometimes. And I don't know if there's any alternatives for flossers for permanent retainers or for braces. If you guys have any suggestions that are cruelty free for those kinds of options, because the only things that exist truly are from like Oral-B and like Colgate, I think. The next things are 2 hair ties. I have an Invisibobble and I have just a regular hair tie. Truly, I never reach for this during the workday. These make my head feel like so tight and so uncomfortable, and I get major creasing in my hair because my hair is so fine. And then the Invisibobble is the one that I always reach for, but you know what? I love to just have a backup just in case with the other hair tie. This is so much nicer. It really doesn't make my hair feel like too heavy or too weighted or too tight or too uncomfortable. And then as soon as I take down my hair, it looks exactly like how it was styled before, which is great. So I always keep this in my makeup bag no matter what. I've got a handful of lip products. These rotate out all the time, except for this one. This is a permanent installment in my makeup bag. This is the Kapari Lip Glossy. I just adore this stuff so much. It just feels so rich and so nourishing, and it just feels so smooth on the lips. It's something that I will oftentimes wear as my only lip product, or I'll wear it on top of like a liquid lipstick, or I'll wear it on top of a bullet lipstick. It's something that I can pair in conjunction with other lip products or just use entirely on its own, and I just adore it. Can't get enough of it. I feel like I've talked about the Kapari Lip Glossy 10,000 times on my channel, but it's just my favorite. And then I have another lip balm kind of product. This is a tinted lip balm, and this is from Milk. This is the Kush Lip Balm. I have it in the shade Cinetonic, and I've pretty much finished this because it's so addictive. It's so easy to just pop on. And you can see it has the slightest sheer tint to it. Absolutely beautiful. It has a minty kind of scent to it as well, which I adore. I just feel like it feels so nice and fresh and clean on the lips, and I reach for this all the time. I seriously am addicted to this, to be honest. I think I'm addicted to just like slightly tinted glossy products, but this is just so good. And then this last lip product I have in here just because I'm currently focusing on it for my Graveyard Project Pan. This is the Bite Leche matte lip crayon. It's that shade right there. So again, it's another nude shade. I can just pop this on with any eye look that I'm wearing. I can top off whatever lipstick I'm wearing kind of with this as well, just to add a little bit of moisture and just to like revive it. I think this is the kind of color I can just swap out for anything. So I keep it in my makeup bag just to remind myself to reach for it, remind myself to use it. It just ends up being so much easier having access to it in my makeup bag. Next thing I always keep is ibuprofen as a just in case for myself or for my coworkers. So I always just refill this from the larger bottle that I keep in my kitchen cabinet as a just in case, like I said. It's just so good to always have. It always stays in my makeup bag because you never know. And then kind of similarly, I always keep my Sage Peppermint Halo. This is a roller ball of peppermint essential oil blends, and I adore this so much. Oh my God, it like instantly makes me feel a little bit more alive, less queasy, less like just like drained kind of feeling. This is perfect for the middle of the day or even like first thing in the morning when I'm just feeling a little bit down or a little bit like I just don't have energy. This always just picks me up, and I absolutely love this scent. I love the cooling feeling that it gives me on the back of my neck. There's just something so nice about the experience of using the Peppermint Halo, and I use it every single day. I just love it so much. And the final thing that is inside my bag is this guy right here. This is in my Graveyard Project Pan as well. This is the Pacifica Tuscan Blood Orange perfume. So I'm keeping this in my makeup bag just as a reminder to make sure I'm getting use out of it as often as I can so that I can make as much progress as possible during this project pan. So this is the only fragrance that I have in here at the moment. Sometimes I will switch it out and just put other things in here. I only own this one other rollerball and then a spray bottle of another Pacifica fragrance. So it's not like I have a ton of options to choose from, but I'm glad that I'm reaching for this as this is the oldest one in my collection, and this is something that's just in a project pan, so it makes the most sense to keep it in my bag as an everyday staple. So that is everything that I carry with me in my everyday makeup bag for work. Of course, I travel with far more things when I go on trips and far less things when I'm just taking like my purse for a couple hours for dinner or whatever. So these are just the things that I think are the absolute necessities, to be honest, in my everyday life at work, because I am there for 9 hours at least of the day. So it's nice to have a toothbrush. It's nice to have a perfume, my deodorant, things that are not necessarily makeup, but they're more like personal hygiene and beauty kind of products. These things are absolutely crucial for me and nice and easy to spot in this massive makeup bag. So that is everything. I have been really enjoying doing this Cruelty-Free 2019 group collaboration. Definitely check out the playlist. Like I said, I will have that linked down in my description box so you can binge watch a ton of cruelty-free content. Next month is the final month of this group collaboration, and it will be my month to pick the subject, and I'm super excited. I've been kind of figuring out the products I want to feature and the theme around my video, which I'm very excited to share with you guys. So yeah, that's everything for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.